Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I am getting my oatmeal into my bowl this morning, and yesterday Ken came home and he had mentioned that I had kind of thrown stuff in the garage because I was cleaning inside our townhouse, and there was stuff that needs to go to the garbage, but I wasn't walking to the garbage yesterday, so I just kind of piled it in the garage. And then he mentioned to me, he's like, well, the garage needs to be cleaned just in case it rains on Saturday, because on Saturday his parents will be here for the outdoor movie night, but the weather keeps changing, so we're not sure if it's supposed to rain, if it's not going to rain. So then he made the comment and said, you know, we could do it in the garage in case it rains. But the wedding decorations are still in there, and I kind of have been throwing stuff in there, so he's like, you know, that probably needs to be cleaned just in case. So when he said that, I was like, oh, I could, you know, clean it and get it done and show you guys the process and all that stuff. And then yesterday night, I had a really rough night, and I was down in the dumps. And there are times where my depression kind of comes out of nowhere, and I knew it was coming because I had felt off all week and just like in my own head about everything. And when I say in my own head, I mean about like vlogging and podcasting. It's really much more about podcasting due to the fact that like I want to start up again, and I just feel like, I don't know, in my own head about it, and don't know where I should start, and don't know if I should go back to it, and I just have all these feelings about it. But I know that I want to go back to podcasting. I just have to get myself back in the routine of doing it, and you know, just everything was kind of going, and I just kind of got sad. And I knew this morning when I woke up, I'm like, if I feel like that last night, I usually wake up and feel kind of the same way. So I'm like, I'm not going to push myself, you know, to do anything I don't want to do. But I really wanted to get this done today, and then it was raining outside, and I think I was just coming up with an excuse for why I can't do what I want to do. And I think we all kind of get like that, where we make up excuses for, you know, feeling a certain way or not wanting to do something. Really, it's just an excuse. So I told myself, you know what? We're going to get up, we're going to make ourselves some breakfast, we're going to take a shower, and we're going to conquer the garage. Because I know that tomorrow's Friday, and by the time Ken gets home from work, we got to go grocery shopping for a couple things. And then on Saturday, his parents will be here. So I just sometimes need that little push just to get myself moving, because I know that I am going to feel better once I do. There are times where I just need to sit in my feelings, but I know that I'm going to feel so much better if I just get myself moving today, rather than just, you know, kind of sitting in everything and feeling the way I feel. So I'm going to eat my oatmeal, drink a little bit of iced coffee, take a shower, and then we're gonna go do that garage, and I'm gonna bring you along. So I will talk to you guys after I eat my breakfast. So like I said, all these boxes right here were ones that were in the house that I got rid of. That stuff is stuff from the wedding. So Ken said once I go through it, I don't even know if I'm going to go through it. I might go through it today. it'll go in the basement because that's the only place to put it. But really, I just got to run all this stuff to the trash real fast, and then we'll go through this. So I cleaned up this area, which I had all the boxes. That still needs to go to the trash, and that jacket, I have no clue. I have to ask Ken about these bags because those bags are full of the corn that we picked off of those when we set up our outdoor theater. So now I'm just going to go through this real fast and see what I think. To take everything inside and put it downstairs. I do have to go through every single thing because again, there's going to be a lot of stuff we don't keep or, you know, I don't ever use. So I have to figure out, maybe I can sell it, or I don't really know. I just have to figure out what to do with it. So that box needs to go. The one that's underneath it needs to go downstairs. I do want to figure out something to do with these ones over here. Some stuff are stuff that needs to go with our guest book upstairs, so I'm going to put that up there. And then some stuff are just candles that we could put around. They're fake ones. We can put them on timers and put them around. So I think I'm just going to take everything inside and maybe I'll go through. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go through everything or not, but maybe I'll go through everything inside. Let's see. Now it is all cleared out and I'm gonna go inside. I think I'm just gonna go through all the decorations right now. I just talked to my mom. She FaceTimed me and said any of the stuff I don't want, she wants to look through because she might take it for the fall time. But like there's a lot of stuff that we bought a lot of so we could put it around and in certain areas. So obviously there's a lot of stuff we don't need. So I'm gonna go in right now, start going through everything and figure out what I want to keep, and then I'll put all the rest of the stuff away for when I see my mom next month for Thanksgiving, so then she can go through it and see if she wants something. So let's go inside. So my first thought with these buckets or crates is that I could put them underneath the sink and then put stuff in them. So I think I'm going to take this set and try it out while this one preoccupies this one. My thought is maybe organizing all this into bins, so let's try it and see how that works out. This is what I did. Those are all the cleaning supplies. Right here are the trash bins. And then this stuff I didn't want to put in because it's like dish soap and stuff for this. But it's definitely more organized. But now I just have to figure out what to do with all these bags. So I have to figure that out. And then I think I have to figure out what to do with all of these vases. Because I have so many. And what I was thinking is if I could make room, I could actually put them in here somewhere. Maybe just up there or down there. And then those two baskets I was thinking I could use in the bathroom down here to make a little bit more room as well. So I'm going to work on that and then I'll be right back. So I do have to say these little bins have come in perfectly. So I just spent a little bit of time cleaning out this area right here just because it was dirty. And then down here, this is all my soaps, my candles. I put little bags for our little garbage in here, and then in here is just extra stuff like room spray, hairbrushes, feminine products. And then here is Ken's like ear cleaner and everything, and that actually came out pretty nice. So I'm actually very pleased with how these are working because like I said, I put these on the back of the toilet, but they're really helping out really good. And now I just have to go through the bags and figure out where to put those. So I think what I'm going to do now is just go through everything, put a pile of stuff that I want to keep and stuff I don't want to keep. So I might run upstairs real quick and get the bin that I brought in yesterday so I can just have everything right here, and then we can take it to the basement and have it in, again, two piles of what we want to keep and then what I don't want to keep. And then what I don't want to keep pile, I'm going to, again, have my mom look through it so she can see what she wants. So I'm going to run upstairs, get that bin real quick, and start going through everything. So, and these two boxes are stuff that I probably would never use again. So they're things that I could probably just get rid of. I am keeping the big K and D because I want to keep those. Over here is candles, fake candles and stuff that we would probably use again. This is the thing that our pictures were on at our bridal shower. I'm going to keep it that. Then all the stuff in this bin is the stuff that I don't know what I'm doing with, that I'll have my mom go through. And then this bin also has stuff that I could probably have her go through. And then those two things are things I want to keep. So I think I pretty much figured out once my mom goes through all the stuff, then I can just get rid of the rest of the stuff I don't need, see if my sister wants it or Ken's parents or sister wants it, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to put lids and everything, take stuff downstairs, and that was a success. So now everything is officially downstairs. Like I said, the two different bins that are filled with stuff I'm going to take so my mom can look through them, and then the rest of the stuff, once she goes through it, I'll just figure out what I would like to keep. And I like to get it down to the one big green bin and fit everything in there, and then the rest of the stuff I can get rid of. Like I just have stuff that would be retained to weddings, so I could technically try to maybe put that up on Facebook Marketplace or just get rid of it, because obviously I would never use it again since now I'm married. So once we can get through all that, like I said, I'd like to just have it down to the one big green bin, and then we would just use that stuff for, you know, the fall time every year. So it was a successful day. I am really glad that I got myself up and moving today. I could have sat down and been down in the dumps, but really that wouldn't have helped me out at all. And most of the time, if I let myself like sulk in the morning, then I'm not in a good mood the rest of the day, and then when Ken comes home, he can tell I'm not in a good mood. So this morning I just told myself, like, I don't want to feel like this the rest of the day, so let's get up, let's do something. And that garage needed to be clean, the decorations needed to kind of be gone through and put into piles, and I'm really glad I did, because it definitely helped improve my mood a little bit. Like, I'm feeling a little bit better. And I think that one of the biggest things that I notice is when I'm not feeling like myself or down in the dumps, I, you know, get myself up, I brush my teeth, I take a shower. Like this morning when I took a shower, I just kind of stood in the shower and let the water, you know, hit my back and just like come down. And just standing in the shower just felt so nice, and just getting out feeling clean helped. And something else that I've started doing is I always change into an outfit even though I'm not going anywhere and not working, because it improves my mood intensely and helps out so much. Like, I know that the days where I don't, you know, get out of my PJs, I'm more just mopey and laying around. But when I change into clothes and an outfit, and I put an outfit on, like, I feel more like I'm able to get stuff done. It's like motivating me to do stuff. So, you know, I allow myself though to feel the feelings. I allow myself to sit in it, but I don't allow myself to sit in it too long, because when I sit in it too long, then I get more depressed and I get more down, and I start, you know, overthinking a lot of stuff, and that doesn't help me at all. So, you know, eating breakfast, taking a shower today, and doing something as easy as cleaning out the closet and putting the decorations downstairs seriously just helped improve my mood so much more than if I would have just moped. And I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I can talk to you guys about it too, because, you know, not every day is good. Like I said this morning, I have really rough days, but I don't film those days because, like, I don't want to have videos where I'm down and out, but I do want to share it with you guys that it's something that I go through, and it's something that's normal for me. And, you know, I'm just going through the motions and figuring it out as best as I can. And I know what I need to do to help myself get out of it and help myself feel better. And that's either moving my body or doing a little project, because in that time frame it helps me take my mind off what I was worrying about or what I was overthinking about, and it gives me a time to relax and just focus on something else to make myself feel better. And I just also want to share how I'm feeling with you guys more often, because this is who I am, and I just want to always be 100% authentic to who I am and what I go through. And I love sharing it with you guys, because there could be other people who are struggling who watch my stuff, and you know, it inspires them or motivates them to take care of themselves better, or to figure out what they need to do for themselves. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to just really figure out what I need to do for me, and also share that journey with you guys. And I made a video a while back saying that I wanted to talk about my mental health more and share it with you guys more, and I think I'm just going to do that, because I think it's important to share your story, and it's important for other people to hear it, because again, it can encourage somebody else going through a rough time to seek help or figure out what they need to do for themselves. Or sometimes it just helps other people knowing that they're not alone, because a lot of the times we feel alone. And when you hear that somebody else is, you know, working through something or going through something, it makes you feel connected to that person, and it makes you feel like really what you're going through is just not you going through it, and you don't feel alone. And I just want to, you know, maybe be that person for somebody to know that you're not alone. I have rough days, and I want to talk about it more, because again, this is who I am, and I don't ever want to hide who I am. I always want to be 100% myself, and if some days I have to share my thoughts or what I'm going through with you guys, that's just what I'm gonna do, because that's what I want to do. I feel like I just went on a little rant. I feel like the last few vlogs I've kind of been on a little bit of a rant, but it helps me think through things, and maybe it'll help somebody else too. So thanks for coming along with me today while I cleaned out the garage. Again, the next few vlogs, or the last few vlogs, have been cleaning vlogs, because it just feels so good to move my body, to clean, and to do something to, you know, clear up my environment. And also for your mental health, when, I think I said this before in another video, is when your environment is organized and clean and put together, then it can make you feel so much better, because you don't feel like everything is all over the place. And I just encourage anybody right now who feels like their life is cluttered to unclutter these spaces around you, and then that can start freeing you up, you know, to do other things, and then it'll free you up to start thinking about what you need to do for yourself and how you need to make yourself feel better. And that is sometimes changing the environment around you. So I'm happy that everything's starting to get clean. The next thing to get clean in our townhouse would be the basement, but that'll be a whole nother different project. So again, thanks for coming along while I clean the garage today. Thanks for letting me rant about how I've been feeling. And I hope, again, these last few vlogs and this vlog has encouraged you to, you know, or motivated you to clean the cluttered spaces in your house, your apartment, your townhouse, and in your life. So I am going to relax. Ken will be home in a half hour, and I'm probably just going to start editing. So I will talk to you guys again real soon in the next vlog. Bye, guys.